Yells.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? So this is my top 10 games of this generation, and the reason why I haven't been putting out any videos and shit recently is because, as you might be able to tell through my voice, I've been ill, not been feeling well at all for like the past week and shit, and what do you call it? Yeah, man, like, I just got hit by some virus or something. I don't know what it was. I think it's the cordyceps virus. I got hit by the cordyceps virus, you know, the epidemic hit and shit. And I was infected. But you know, I went to the doctors and shit, and it turns out that I'm immune. I'm immune to the cordyceps virus, and I won't be turning. I won't be turning. Simple as that, you know. Though I would say it would be kind of fun to be a clicker. I mean, you have some crazy hearing. Like you'll be able to hear from like 5 miles away and shit. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. Or even a runner. I mean, even if you're a runner, that would be pretty cool because you can run for like 5 days straight without getting tired, you know what I'm saying? You have some crazy stamina, and you'll be an epic beast of a footballer if you are a runner, you know what I'm saying? So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting out videos and shit. I'm recovering now, I feel kind of better. So yeah, this is my top 10 games of this generation, and I say this generation because I don't feel that the new generation has taken over just yet. There's so many good games still on the PS3 that there's left to play and shit, and on the Wii as well, and on the 360, and I don't feel that the new generation has taken over just yet. You know, I'm spending more time on my PS3 at the moment because of Gran Turismo 6. You know, you feel me? And yeah, watch the gameplay because the night weather, the transition of the daylight and shit in this game is absolutely mind blowing. I can't believe. Sometimes I play this game and it feels like a next gen game to me. That's how good it is. But yeah, like I said, this list that I made, it's just my opinion, and my opinion doesn't mean nothing. You know, it's just my opinion. It's not right, it's not wrong. It's just an opinion. Just like how reviews and all this shit are all opinions. It don't matter. The opinion that matters is your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people tell you otherwise. It doesn't matter. So if I tell you this is my top 10, it's just my top 10. It's not official. There's no such thing as an official list if you come to think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the VGXs and all these gaming awards. Trust me, it don't matter. It doesn't mean shit. It's just people's opinions. That's all it is. Simple as. So there's a few games I have missed out, which I was really kicking myself at the end of it because I was like, damn, how did I miss this game out? But at the end of the day, it was a really tough list, and some of the games that I missed out, it's going to be crazy, but like I said, it's just an opinion, and yeah, let's get to it. So like number 10, I got Ni no Kuni. Very, very underrated game, one of the best RPGs of this generation, or probably of any generation. That's how good the game was. Came out I think in January this year, early this year. Amazing game, amazing graphics, amazing story, gameplay was stunning. Yeah, I mean, you should really go buy that game. You can probably get for like 10, 15, 20 pounds or something. It's so cheap. Definitely buy Ni no Kuni, one of the best games of this generation. At number 9, BioShock Infinite. Now, I've tried to keep it one game per franchise in this list. I didn't want to put several games from each franchise because BioShock, the first one, could easily have made this list, as well as BioShock Infinite. But BioShock, we all know, amazing story, amazing world. You know, the city of Columbia is just amazing. The stunning graphics, gameplay. The story was emotional, and it was some crazy shit in BioShock Infinite. And like I said, I could have easily put BioShock 1 in this list, but I decided to go for BioShock Infinite. I'm not saying it's a better game than BioShock 1, but I thought BioShock Infinite was, yeah, maybe it's just because I played it more recently. So BioShock Infinite at 9th. We got Little Big Planet at 8th position. Now I know a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but let me explain to y'all why Little Big Planet had to make the list. First of all, amazing game, we all know that. Amazing graphics, came out in like 2008 I think. And the reason why this game goes into my list is because it changed gaming. It revolutionized gaming with the play, create and share genre, you know what I'm saying? The play, create, and share genre pretty much kills DLCs because you got people like me and you making all these amazing levels, and they're just as good as what developers put out as DLC. You know what I'm saying? And with the play, create, share, you go on Little Big Planet, you see some of the most amazing things out there. Some of the people that make these things, it's mind blowing and it's amazing. And it's definitely one thing that I mean, you got games like GTA putting the play, create, share features into their own games. You know what I'm saying? So many other games after Little Big Planet took this away and put it into their games, which is amazing because lots of people can just go and make their own. I mean, Infamous had user generated content as well, and a shitload of different other games will be doing it as well. I can tell you that right now, and it's amazing because, like I said, people like me and you can just make amazing levels. Anyone can go play through it. It's stunning. It really is stunning. So that's why Little Big Planet makes the list. Number 8, Demon Souls. One of the most underrated games again of this generation. One of the best RPGs I've ever played. It was just so amazing, so challenging. People that complain about the difficulty in Demon Souls and Dark Souls, you really don't know what this game stands for, because if you have played the game, you know what I'm talking about. When you go defeat that hard ass boss and you just reap the rewards, it's an amazing, amazing feeling. And there's so much more else to Demon Souls that, like I said, I don't really want to go into too much detail because I'll be here forever, but Demon Souls is one of the best games I've ever played, period. It is amazing. Oof. And then we got number 6, we got GTA 5. Now that might come to a surprise to a lot of people, but I mean, if you see the other games ahead of GTA 5, sorry, you might understand. But GTA 5 obviously makes the list because it's a stunning game. You know, game looked great, storytelling, the characters, Trevor, Franklin, and all them guys, they were just amazing, amazing characters. And apparently, the story DLC coming up early next year for the game, so I cannot wait for that. The story on this game was amazing. The gameplay in this game was amazing. Multiplayer was pretty good. Nothing amazing, but GTA 5, what an amazing game it was. Masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. Oof, let me take a drink. Because we get into the top 5 and this is where it gets real meaty and debatable, you know what I'm saying? Whew. Number 5, God of War 3. I mean, this is another game that people seem to forget about, that came out early in the PS3's generation. What a game. I mean, everyone that played God of War 1 and 2 know what I'm talking about. The ending of them games, the ending of God of War 2, climbing Mount Olympus, and then you have to wait for God of War 3, climbing Mount Olympus to go and kill the gods, and the game ends. And it is probably one of the best endings I've ever seen to a game. And with God of War 3, they just followed it up and absolutely killed it. Sony Santa Monica absolutely killed it. The soundtrack, the graphics, the ending, everything about God of War 3 was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And if they were I mean, I don't know where they go from here, because God of War 3 was so good. I'm not sure what else they can do with God of War. We'll just have to wait and see what Sony Santa Monica come up with. But yeah, number 5 goes to God of War 3. Number 4 is Red Dead Redemption. Another game that's fallen off people's radar. Absolutely stunning. One of my favourite games of all time. And the reason why Red Dead Redemption is above GTA for me is because it's a breath of fresh air. I mean, we've played GTA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Vice City, Liberty City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars, GTA London. The list goes on and on and on. And GTA is always going to be GTA, right? But Red Dead Redemption came out and an open world, cowboy, western, whatever. Amazing world, amazing characters, amazing graphics. The story was just amazing. Everything about Red Dead Redemption was amazing. The DLC, the expansion packs that came out for it as well, was stunning. Undead Nightmare, how good was that? You know what I'm saying? The ending, the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for y'all, but the ending of the game was mind-blowing. It was so good. And rumor has it that there is a Red Dead Redemption 2 coming up, which will be amazing. But Red Dead Redemption, everything about the game was mind blowing. Red Dead Redemption was my first ever platinum. My first ever platinum was Red Dead Redemption, and it's a game I hold to my heart, man, because like I said, it's my first ever platinum, and the game was just stunning. I remember playing it during summertime, and I was just going through trophies and killing buffaloes and going around places and finding gold, and there was just so much to it. And if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption, you should probably shoot yourself. Now, at number 3, we have Metal Gear Solid 4. Another game came out early in the generation that people seem to forget about. And Metal Gear Solid 4 was, we all know Metal Gear is like my favourite ever game. Grew up playing Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 4 was an absolute beautiful swan song for Solid Snake. And it was just amazing, the cinematics, and the people that complain about the cinematics being too long. As a Metal Gear fan, I loved every single second of it. There's not 1 second which I didn't enjoy. All the cutscenes, every second of each cutscene was amazingly well done. And Metal Gear Solid 4 was the ultimate swan song for Solid Snake, and a send-off to Old Snake, but it's still Solid Snake. Ultimate send-off for Old Snake, and he's fought hard, man. He's fought hard, and I just hope the Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5 and Ground Zeroes live up to what Metal Gear Solid 4 and the previous Metal Gears did, because from what I've been hearing, Kojima's trying to change stuff up a lot, trying to cater to these casual gamers. We have to see how it all plays out, but I'm not feeling it too much right now, Kojima. I'm not feeling it. I hope you dedicate this game to long-term hardcore Metal Gear fans rather than these casual gamers. Number 2 goes to Uncharted 2. For a lot of people, this is the best game of this generation. Uncharted 2 came out 2008, 2009, came out at a time and absolutely revolutionized gaming completely. I remember playing that game, switching it on, and I'm falling off a flipping train, off a cliff in the Himalayas, wherever it is, on the top of the mountain, and it was just amazing. Some of the best looking snow I've ever seen in my life. And hell, the snow in Uncharted 2 looks better than the snow in real life. Stunning. You had the scene where you're on the train going through the forest and shit. It revolutionized gaming, storytelling, graphics, gameplay, multiplayer. People Uncharted 2 was amazing. And Uncharted 3 would easily make this list as well, but I chose Uncharted 2 because it came out at a time where there was nothing like it. There was nothing like Uncharted 2. And Uncharted 2 set the standards, and that's when Naughty Dog really became the best developers in the world. With Uncharted 2, they proved, Uncharted 3 was amazing as well, and Uncharted as a whole is just stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Nathan Drake, all the characters, everyone loves them, including me. Uncharted 2, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And now we come to, I'm sure everybody knows what is my best game of this generation by now. The best game of this generation for me, drum roll. I don't have a drum here, but the best game of this generation for me is The Last of Us. This game set the standards. Everything about this game, I cannot speak volumes for this game. I can't even talk enough for this game to justify how good this game is. It is probably the best game. For a lot of people, this will be the best game ever made. And this game cemented Naughty Dog's status as the best developers in the world. Who knew that in 2013 a game could look so good on the PS3? Who knew a game could come out with just amazing storytelling? Who knew that a game could come out with such amazing graphics? With such amazing characters? Who could do this in 2013 on the PS3? You know how I know this game is probably the best game? Or how I know this is probably, for a lot of people, one of the best games of all time? Or the best game of all time? And yeah, that's a big statement, but look, I said it. I gave this game to people that literally don't play games sometimes. You know, I gave this game to people that literally don't play games at all, and I told them, you know what, I'm going to give you the controller and just play the opening 10 minutes of the game. Don't play the whole game. Don't play for 2 hours or 3 hours. Just play the first 10 minutes of the game. And when I gave them the controller and they played that first 10 minutes, niggas were in tears. That's right, people were in tears. People acted as if they just came out of a... People acted as if they just saw the end of the world. People could not believe what they played. And I'm giving this game to people that literally don't even play games at all, you know what I'm saying? It is one of the most amazing experiences in my life. I mean, it is a game that I hold to my heart because it is stunning. Some of the scenes, some of the just some of the stuff that Joel says and Ellie says and Marlene and all the characters. I mean, some of the scenes, people were in tears in this game. People were in tears, and that speaks volumes for this game. It is, for a lot of people, the best game ever made. It is my best game of this generation, without a shadow of a doubt. Now a few games which I had to miss out. Arkham City, amazing game, but I just couldn't put it in my list. Mod Nation Racers, a very underrated game on the PS3. Modern Warfare 2, spent countless hours in that game's multiplayer, even though it was a lot of frustrating moments in that game. Far Cry 3, Portal 2, Infamous. I mean, there's a lot of games which could have made this list, but I really had to cut it down. Skyrim and Fallout, two amazing games again, but I just don't feel that they deserved top 10, especially Skyrim. The reason why I never put Skyrim in this list, because coming from Dark Souls, Demon Souls, I just did not like Skyrim. I just did not like Skyrim. I know a lot of people love it, and that's cool if you do, but for me, Dark Souls, Demon Souls are just a better game. But anyway, that's just my opinions. That's my top 10. Let me know what y'all think down. Let me know your top games of this generation in the comments below. I'd love to know what y'all think. And like I said, it's just my opinions, and it doesn't mean shit. But yeah, let me know what y'all's best games of this generation is. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe for more. I'll be back in more videos because I'm feeling better now. And yeah, hit the like, subscribe for more. Hit me up on Twitter, link will be in the description. Hit me up on PSN, it's in the description as well. And that's it for me, y'all. I'm out.